Industrial and commercial motion pictures were, in their infancy, readily accepted by the average viewer. The magic contained was a new dimension, motion. Quality was not an issue. Then came the television bonanza. Viewers were too intrigued by the miracle of television itself to be concerned with quality. Increased exposure resulted in more opportunities for comparison. Tastes became increasingly sophisticated and critical. The demand for improved quality was not limited to television alone. Indirectly, television viewing was serving as a training ground for countless buyers, users, and audiences of industrial and commercial motion pictures. And as a result, quality standards for industrial film production were finally being recognized. Movie Makers Incorporated of Cleveland, Ohio, producers of industrial, commercial, and medical motion pictures, are presenting this sample film in support of their quality-oriented philosophy. The intent is to demonstrate professional quality motion pictures filmed under extremely varied conditions. The abbreviated scenes represent more than 40 motion pictures. Some are scenes from television commercials. Most are from industrial and commercial presentations. Projection time of the original presentations from which these clips were taken range from 30 seconds to 30 minutes. Most of the original films were complemented by on-camera talent or voice-over narration, many with music or sound effects. A few silent films utilizing various methods of titling were employed. Each presentation was tailored and directed to a specific audience with a definite communication purpose. The principals who form the nucleus of movie makers have spent a combined total of more than 40 years associated with the motion picture industry. The knowledge gained from this association has been exciting and rewarding. Rewarding in the experience logged with years of production services, coordination, set design, cinematography, lighting, editorial, whatever. No less important have been the years spent with laboratories and sound recording studios, working with meaningful terms of densitometry and quality control, terms as common as strips, wedges, gamma, and curves. Add the mechanics of timing, processing and printing, dubbing, transfers, mixing, scoring, multi-track recording, optical transfers, and you have a good foundation. What does it all add up to? What does it all mean? Simply this. Movie makers have the background, the experience, and the understanding to produce professional motion pictures with a total quality concept. Movie makers have purposely elected to remain small and flexible, unencumbered with high overhead of staff and facilities. This fact alone has enabled movie makers to remain extremely competitive on all budgets submitted to all size companies, large and small, and still retain quality. Movie makers maintain an 1,800 square foot sound studio for a controlled filming environment when needed. These facilities are utilized for set construction, product displays, artwork, title photography, and limited animation. Movie makers have designed and built several mechanical aids for title presentations. These effects include spins, crawls, wipes, and zooms, or a combination of any two, utilizing both front and rear illumination. Set construction of any reasonable size is available. Movie makers are proud of the reputation they have earned in the industrial field, and equally proud of the progressive companies they serve. Because of a close working relationship with these companies, movie makers have learned firsthand that there are many advantages to be gained by the use of motion pictures. One of these advantages is control. Your message will be told time after time, exactly as you know it should be told, just as you have carefully arranged it and checked it in advance. It will be told accurately, with uniform efficiency, for the sound motion picture never tires, never gets off the track, never overlooks a single point. No method of telling a story, your story, so compels attention as the projected lighted picture. To this motion picture add voices, music, sound effects, and scientific tests have proven that this double appeal to eye and ear to be 5 times as effective as either appeal singly. Your message can be dramatized to any desired degree, making for a story which is more interesting, more convincing. Because of the sound motion picture's innate appeal, and because distracting elements are removed, your entire message receives the undivided attention of the audience. Your idea is multiplied as often as necessary. The message can be delivered simultaneously in 1 or 100 places, as desired. With sound motion pictures, anyone can present your message anywhere, at any time of the day or night, simply and with uniformly effective results. They can work for you anywhere in the world for the cost of mailing a reel of film. In addition to the many other advantages, the sound motion picture enables you to transmit your ideas at a lower cost per message. Contrary to many opinions, movie makers have repeatedly proven that the use of motion pictures need not be expensive. Advanced projection systems, both silent or sound, enable modern progressive industries to use motion pictures for individual concepts, product or machinery demonstration, single ideas, unit training. Yes, endless possibilities at a surprisingly low cost. Movies don't just communicate. They're an environment. They have an impact that can make it through all the barriers and get your message to that inside man. Added to your present media mix, movies give new depth to your communications resources. They enhance your problem-solving ability. They let you get more out of your media dollars by letting you allocate each tool to the job it does best. Used as part of a comprehensive communications program, movies can help ensure that your message is noticed, heard, and acted on. Movie makers wish to express their appreciation for this opportunity to tell their story. Sooner or later, possibly next week, next month, or even next year, whenever the time comes for you to consider the use of motion pictures in any area, whether it be sales, product demonstration, marketing, process simplification, training, or public relations, in short, a need to communicate, movie makers would like to make only one request. Don't make a move or a movie without us.